Welcome to my Dollzone Anson restringing video. Her body comes pre-strung, so we'll just focus on the arms. I like to lay the arms out like this. Now, I have the parts organized by how they go together. When you get them, they'll all be nested together based on side, and the nested way is not the way they go on the body. You'll want to pull this shorter piece out, this is the shoulder, and put that on top. And then the other parts go based on size. I also have my S-hooks out and ready to go. And I like to lay the pieces together, how they'll be strung, and then I like to check and see how much elastic I need. Now I've already strung her together once, and I know that they sent way too much elastic, even based on how I do my stringing things. So I'm going to tighten the tension up a little bit. Now what I like to do is I like to hold the elastic in a loop, and I like to think of how much I'm going to use for a knot on one half. And then I pull it across the body and think about how much tension is here and how much tension I want in the arms. You don't want them too tight, or they tend to do the praying mantis thing, and you don't want them too loose, or they just flop around. We'll tie our knot, and then we'll double check tension before we cut. It's probably going to be a little bit too tight, so we'll double. I have some tools here today to help me out. You can use ribbon, string, a shoelace, whatever you have around as long as it's clean, and pliers. But I have a Lutz head tool, like this is for pulling up the S-hooks and the heads and setting them. And I have a stringing tool from Lutz for their honey delf or a yo size doll. I have a stringing tool from Kemper. I have a Reba stand. And I have wire from a You-Know-It kit. I also have scissors, pliers, and a hemostat. One thing I also like to keep around, but I don't have within grabbing distance, is a lighter for sealing the ends of the elastic. Oh, and obligatory cat help. Hi, sweetie. Alright. These go together pretty much like any other doll. There's just a few extra parts. That's pretty good. I'll leave a little extra just in case. Now the first things first, we gotta get that elastic inside the body. What I like to do is pull the body. It's not going to hurt anything. I like to put the torso towards the back and pinch it together with one hand. And then you can easily work inside the body, as long as it's not strung too tightly. If your doll is strung too tightly, then it's hard to do this. We'll take that You-Know-It wire, this is where you could use a ribbon, and thread our elastic onto it, and then thread the wire and the elastic through each shoulder. You'll want to try and center the knot of the elastic inside the middle of the torso. It's going to be too hard to get the knot into the torso just going through the armholes because they are quite small. Alright. We have elastic coming out each arm and on the inside. I like to loop one arm of the elastic over the S-hook or the neck on the head while I work with the other arm. Using my little string puller, or you can use ribbon. If you use a string puller, thread it through your parts first and then hook it onto the elastic. If you use the ribbon or, a wire or a shoelace or whatever, put that on the elastic and then thread it through. Now you pull the elastic through the pieces and pinch it. You can use a hemostat at this point, or have a friend to help you. I have strong hands from stringing a lot of dolls, so I just pinch it. Hook your S-hook onto the elastic, and then I like to actually put the S-hook up to my fingernails because it makes it easier to hold, and there's a little less tension to hold on to. Hook the flower petal hand on, and then ease the tension out. Now we'll unhook the other side and do the same thing. I'll show you with the wire this time. Doesn't look like very much elastic, does it? That's all we need. Thread our parts on. Remember, you can always look at the pictures on Dollzone or Mint on Card or wherever you got your doll from. There should be pictures of them restringing the arms and how the full doll looks with the arms all together. Pull the elastic. It's quite tight now. S-hook. Part. Okay. This is where I like to get a little creative and use my feet. My feet are clean, my socks are fresh. Alright. Pull, hook the elastic, unthread your wire or your ribbon or whatever, and then gently ease that in. Don't let go, you don't want it to snap and then accidentally break something. And there she is. Now we'll put her head on. Stick the head over the top of the S-hook. Hook onto it with your head puller. You can use ribbon or whatever you have around for this. Twist it 90 degrees and set it. The head cap has a little hook and a magnet, and it just sets on there. And then her ear parts just sit in her head with magnets. And she's done. Congratulations on my new doll, right? Congratulations on yours and good luck!